Actually, they're not too bad. Like if you have human players, like on the country, like Hungary, Venice, and like one other country. If they're human, then you can beat the Ottomans pretty easily. But fighting it with the AI is just horrible. You know, the Turks, Anatolian is a stronger unit type than you. They're higher tech because they start with like an overpowered ruler. It's just bullshit all around. And if you don't want to play as them, whatever. Then I'll just sit here.
Yeah, but I mean, how you can't even get to me.
What about
I think the only like reliable way to play the Byzantines in multiplayer is to start as the Ottomans and then release and play.
Yeah.
I think I'll just take a Florence game, to be honest. Kind of chill.
Get all of the ducats. All of the ducats in the world. Buckets and ducats.
Or maybe Venice. I don't know.
Venice has shitty ideas. Their ideas are terrible.
Yeah, but they do get the... Venice has a couple of good events. They have one that gives like Republican tradition, which is pretty good.
I mean, you're like the richest. You can make it extremely rich in the Renaissance. But the ideas really make it shitty over the long term. Why don't you do Venice into Byzantium?
Then I have to become Orthodox. That's pretty difficult, isn't it?
So the one thing you'd have to plan out is that event. Venetians first, Christians second. Which one you pick for that? I forget which one you'd want to go for.
How come?
So it's either you choose conversion chance or you choose tolerance. And then I don't know if you keep it for the.
I guess you would pick conversion chance.
Although, see, I can't remember if you keep it for the full game or not. If you change tags, I don't remember. They have a bunch of events, Venice, for like permanent modifiers, so just be aware of those. There's one like the Chamber of the 10 or whatever it is, and that gives you a modifier the whole game.
I think that's the one that gives Republican tradition.
Yeah. And then if you take that one and become a monarchy, it just gives you a penalty, so just plan that out. Yeah. Or just, you can become Italy. Italy has good ideas. Instead of, the Byzantines.
The issue with Venice, though, is that they're not in the HRE, so it's difficult to expand in Italy.
You just have to sit there until 1490 or whatever.
Yeah, unlike Florence, who can start conquering stuff.
Yeah.
I think I'll play Florence. Let's do that.
Buckets and ducats.
Alright, you guys ready?
We ever ready? Already was really ready. Where's the question?
I want to play this nation.
Oh, play the nation then.
It's not so bad.
I mean, they're pretty cool. They have some unique mechanics.
Persian Empire.
Yeah, but they're like... It's some unique mechanics, but they're like... If you really want to play with cavalry, you have two choices, right? You have Poland, and you have like the Mongols over there. Which
I think Mamluks are pretty kick-ass.
Mamluks are shit. No, because like Poland gets 53% cavalry compatibility from just the state and their own ideas, which is a lot. And then the Mongols up there get 100. They can get 100% the cavalry ratio, so they can go full cav mode, while also having a lot of compatibility bonuses and banner infantry and shit.
And you can form the Yuan dynasty with it as well.
Yeah, you can do a lot of cool things.
Just break from trees in Europe. conquering China.
But I'll try this one out. I always wanted to. I have never played with this government type. It has like tribal allegiance. It's really cool.
Alright, let's go.
Let me check this nation out. Is this the same thing?
That's weird. There's one Zoroastrian province in like Persia. Is that historical, or did they just put that in there to be?
Which one?
Yazid is Zoroastrian. Is that real, or is that something they just stuck in there?
I imagine it's so you can do like
Yeah.
a Zoroastrian revival
Yeah.
if you want to.
I'd be very skeptical if that was real, yeah. Because, right, it got conquered by Muhammad in, like, well, the Caliphate in the, like, 700 years ago at this point, so probably not
Yeah,
a lot of Zoroastrians left.
There were a bunch though, like I think if you look at CK2, the 1081,
Yeah.
I think entire Kiva and stuff is Zoroastrian. If
Maybe
I
it is.
recall correctly.
Maybe it is,
I'll play as Kara.
Yeah, Zoroastrian is the
My
mechanic.
Euro is also good. I own the cradle of civilizations.
You do, yeah.
Yep.
From which
Yes, you
the
do.
greatest
It's,
civilization shall rise again.
It's
bit
time
hot-
to recreate
hot there
Babylon.
now.
It'll be Babylon over the
Baghdad.
world. Yes. Oh, we got all the good shits.
Yeah, but wasn't it Timur who burned Baghdad to the ground almost? I
That's
think so.
Probably. Burned a lot of things. It's sort of his thing. You
I
ready?
can't decide what to play here though. Venice is pretty cool.
Let's do whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, Venice into the Byzantines would be pretty fun though.
Yeah,
But nah,
it is a bit of a pain with the different religions. Like the Catholic to Orthodox shift is a pain in the ass.
I'll play Florence and be rich.
Out Florence and the Machines. Punch.
Did you guys know that Florence created like one of the first universal currencies?
The florin.
Yes, and then Venice took over with the ducat. The Pope really hates me, don't he? It's a bit silly that Florence has this +2 papal influence idea, and the Pope hates you guts.
Who will become my ally? No one. Everyone hates me.
Because you're
You may be
dirty,
able
you're
to,
dirt, step nomad.
you may be able to support someone's independence against the Timurids, at least once the guy dies.
That's insane.
I'm ready to begin the adventure of hanging out for 50 years.
I'm seriously considering declaring the restraint in appeals and then becoming Protestant.
Yeah, well, it's kind of a hard choice, right? Because you start with that +2 papal influence thing.
Exactly, yeah.
But the Pope, yeah, he's rivaled you already. because that's what the AI
I'll
does.
do it. Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. Alright. You guys ready? Anyone need more time?
1 second. Just need to get my allies. Someone wants to ally me, surely. But it's like, they want to ally me, but I want their things.
I turned my my ruler into a general, and he becomes 6 fire, 2 shock. It's like, why couldn't it be the other way around?
I should be ready as well, if you want to roll the game.
Alright, I'm gonna start.
Wow. This painter costs
Manchester's
0.4 a month.
lagging. Oh, I guess I'm gonna be sitting for a while as well. All my neighbors allied like strong players.
Might be able to beat the Pope. I don't know. Probably need to save up for a while.
Actually, I can probably get Milan to join me against Ferrara. Then I can beat him, I think. Oh, independence guaranteed by Milan. Never mind. And the Pope allied Austria, by the way.
Nice.
Although I do have a godlike ruler, so I can probably get to Miltech 4 super fast and then beat someone.
Luca's your best bet for now, I think.
Oh, I'd have to beat up Savoy though. It's pretty tough.
You can put the speed up. I'm just gonna try to kiss France's ass for as long as I can. Oh, poor Novgorod. So ends the Republican Russia once and for all.
Yeah, they don't really stand a chance, do they?
No, well they did it in EU3. It was like a choice. Which one you wanted to play as. Not now though.
These fucking pirates. Stay out of my lands, bros.
Yeah, it sucks when you play down there. Fucks up your prosperity. Oh no. Yeah, Firenze is a part of that state, isn't it? That's shitty. Well, yeah, but it's in range of your fort, right? So you're fine. You're good. It'll burn off fast.
The devastation, yes, but
Yeah.
I won't get any prosperity out of it.
But once the devastation burns off, you will. Yeah, that should be your goal because you're so small. You know, it's 25% goods produced or whatever.
Where's my capital?
It's in Armenia.
What's it doing up there? That's not true.
Azerbaijan.
What's it doing up there? Yeah, that's a good question.
Tabriz, right?
Oh, I was excommunicated. Fuck the Pope, guys.
Boom.
Well, I almost had France happy enough to ally me, but then excommunication gives a huge penalty. And now everyone hates me.
As they should. Damn. Borajam is getting invaded by the Timurs.
They always do. The Pope is allied
Again,
to Austria and Aragon. It's crazy.
Are you talking to me then, Gots? Sorry, I was listening to music, sorry.
No. I said that Ajam got invaded by the Timurs. Akon Yunlu allied with Ottomans and 3 other guys. Guess it's gonna be fair. Maybe I'll attack Ajam.
You know, Burgundy, never really thought about it before, but if you ally with him, it's actually quite a strong use of your Diplo slot, isn't it? Because you get his vassal, his 3 PUs with you. like a whole...
Yeah, but you can also drag you into a war with France.
Mm.
I guess the main person that would have got more allied with Burgundy would be England, but Burgundy never liked England, though.
Yeah, it's a shame. But by this point, yeah, because this is after the Joan of Arc period, isn't it? That was like the 1420s and stuff.
Yep, that was a very long period of 100 years. More.
This is like the final, I don't know, days here.
Karakonluyu is the first to get Atlantic 4, being of. It's a pretty nice place, Karakonluyu.
Then why did I get innovativeness from it? Is it one in each technique or what? I'm confused.
I don't know. I got it. I don't think so.
Maybe we got it in the same month.
Maybe. I got 2 as well.
Huh.
It's like, I'll take that.
Oh, do you want some help, Shoggy?
No, I got Milan. Should be fine.
I wouldn't mind.
I'm Atlantic ahead.
Oh. I wouldn't mind getting some prestige from a war.
Oh, you can join if you want.
Yeah. I just want some prestige so I can disinherit my shitty heir. Yeah, that'd be nice, actually. Cool.
Should have said before though, because now I had to promise Milan land.
Yeah, well, I don't know. You just did it with that.
That's fine. It's fine. I'll give him Montferrat or something. Whatever. I think Savoy's army is coming for you. Oh, you have a lot of troops. Never mind.
I got all my little buddies. I have a very small army right now, but I just have this swarm of Dutchmen with me.
Me, I'm at 50% above my force limit and still making money. It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Florence is crazy rich though for the like how little development we have.
It's because of the fucking trade node system they have.
Yeah, and I start with 2 like center of trades, and now I'm taking a third, and I have 4 provinces. It's crazy. I guess we'll be sharing prestige 3-way though.
Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. I've followed him all across France. What a fucking pain in the ass.
Actually, I should vassalize Ferrara, shouldn't I? Even though they're... what's it called?
I tend to use vassal when I play in Italy to just avoid the empire penalty. But do whatever you want. Hey.
Yeah, I'm gonna vassalize him, I think. It's not like I have a lot of people I can attack at the moment, so may as well.
I don't know. You don't have to fight rebels. You know, you do have to wait the 10 years, but no rebel. Your autonomy, when you inherit it, you get the core right away. There are benefits. Yeah, it is what it is. Vassals are handy though because they get to cheat with their military access a lot of the time. Like you as a player have to follow the fort rules, but your vassals don't, so sometimes it can be shrewd to have them.
That's very useful early on as Russia anyway, your vassals to swarm everything.
Mm-hmm.
I almost feel bad when I annex them.
You know, we're Novgorod. It's really not. Like, it's strong on paper at the beginning, but then you look over in Muscovy, you know, has more dev and like 5 vassals at the beginning. You know, I guess to be fair, like in EU3, Muscovy was rather weak, is what I recall it being. Like, it could never defeat the Golden Horde or whatever on its own.
Yeah.
So this one, it's like, it's
It's
almost making sure that Russia comes into being.
In EU3, often while Muscovy was fighting Novgorod, like the Golden Horde would attack them and they'd be kind of fucked. Alright, so what are we gonna do here? I guess
Whatever.
get as much prestige as possible out of this guy.
Yeah, I have -6 right now. I don't know if you can get me 7 prestige. If you can't, whatever.
Let's do this. How much was done?
Hey!
Like 6, I think.
Perfect, thank you. Goodbye, Charles the Bold. Farewell.
The Renaissance. Ha, Montferrat. Alright, sure. Pretty funny. I called Milan into the war and was like, "Oh, I'll give you land, no problem." Then I vassalize 2 of the enemies and I piece the other one, and they don't care. They still like me.
He probably
Apparently they don't mind if you vassalize them.
distrusts you though. Gives you a little penalty.
No, he doesn't. He's
on the
usually
on the
you
distrust
lose trust,
page.
but
Really?
yeah, I didn't lose anything.
Well, there you go.
So apparently, if you fully vassalize the enemies, they don't mind.
Alright, I'm gonna save a Diplo slot. If you fear you'll be attacked by the Austro-Aragonese Pope, just tell me. I can ally with you again.
As long as I'm allied with Milan, I should be fine, I think.
it's going to take a while for the Pope to get 10 favors with each of them, so...
Mm-hmm.
Lords do have the best units early on, don't they? I think. Guys?
They have good cavalry. I don't know about... I think they get shitty infantry at the beginning.
I think Ottomans are the only ones with
Anatolian
better than
group.
average.
Yeah, like if it says Anatolian group, they have the best units for a while. Like they have, like they're 50% better, literally, than the Western ones at the start.
The Nomad ones has the best units at the start of the game. Or rather, their cav are the best in the game at the start. They start with 6 pips, while everyone else starts with 4. So 50%.
Apart from the Chinese have like crap throughout, don't they?
Yeah.
They do
It's
okay.
also why, like...
Mine
why
actually
the
have
Mongols,
3
like...
pips.
Yeah, alright, so... But the Nomads start with 6, so that's twice as much.
I guess that's why like all the pros recommend, like if you play as a like as a Chinese, you know, horde, that you attack Ming like in the first 20 years. It's just
Yeah, I
go
mean,
full cap
you'll
and
have...
just kill them.
Yeah, there's not much they can do. You have like way better units, and then most of them has like a starting bonus of 20% cap compatibility as well.
It's funny that when I look at who my potential allies are, all the top ones are Muslims because the Christians hate me. I'm excommunicated. It's sad.
I don't hate you, Shoggy.
That's true, actually. You're the only one who is green.
I have a fucking awful ruler. Could be worse, but he's pretty bad. Pretty bad. They do have the same dynasty as France now, which is interesting.
Are you gonna PU them and conquer them?
I wasn't planning to conquer France, no.
Got the chance to though. It'll be the most powerful nation in the game.
Just wanted to chill and be the efficient Dutch Empire was the goal.
You could have been like the super Dutch Empire with France under your wing.
Yeah. Well, that happened to me once in single player. I had this like event, like marry like a neighboring nation event, and it like gave me a PU over France, which was ridiculous as Burgundy. You just won the game. It's like, wow, insane.
I think my most annoying one was with England. I got Castile in a PU, and they're just in my way in my colonies and shit.
Yeah.
It was just frustrating. And there's nothing I could do about it because I didn't want to remove them as my PU.
No, well, I hate that. Like the game where you just want to hang out and be cool. Just get PUs that game, and the game you want to PU everything, just get shit.
Oh yeah. It's just the way the world works.
It's a tough decision though when you're like a republic and your ruler is excommunicated. It's like, do I want to keep my 666 or get rid of this?
Yeah. Well, when your Republican tradition is maxed, you gotta. Even though he's
I know.
63, he can still live another term in office. Yeah. Hey, teach me your ways.
What's up?
I got Renaissance.
OP?
Yeah, it is OP. Welcome to Italy.
Night.
The artist advisor like is a carryover from EU3, and it's just so underwhelming in this game. Like in EU3, you invested every month in stability, right? So you'd get the modifier. This one, you literally like every 30 years you buy stability. So you're just paying for this artist, and he's giving you absolutely nothing that entire time. Just lazy. Just give him a useful modifier. I mean, so much to ask.
What to pick first when you're here in Italy? Which ideas are the best?
Well, maybe economic, because you kind of can't expand too much, so you can put your points in that, I suppose. Taxes are strong early game. Get the dev modifier at the end. Production modifier, right? And then it turns into goods produced when you combine it with whatever. What's the one?
Oh, that's trade and quantity.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, there's one with naval. I've never seen that one before. Very rarely take like naval ideas.
It's pretty shit.
Should I take 15% trade efficiency and 50 Diplo or 134 gold? What do you think? Trade isn't a big part of my income now. No.
Holy shit, Milan just attacked someone.
Oh, did he call you in? Oh no.
Yep.
Helping the AI, that won't end well. It's a terrible idea.
It is a terrible idea. We're at war with fucking
Terrible idea.
6 nations.
I'm gonna have to come down there and help you already. I'm foreseeing this.
Yeah, but I'm not the war leader, so I can't call you.
That's why I predicted this would end poorly. Yep, I have no, and it's offensive, so I have no way of joining that war. Yep, well, don't lose. Don't let him conquer you. I hate that when the AI calls you in and then suddenly you're like on the line for having to defend your country against these random powers. It's like, oh shit, he's gonna fucking take my capital. What the fuck? Like, you could be reduced to like a reso if you lose that war. It's entirely possible.
Yeah. But now I wiped Genoa's and Mantua's army, so looking much better.
I got a cardinal. I'll take that.
actually surprisingly strong because I have a force limit of 14, and then my vessels have 10 troops total.
Cool.
That's pretty good for this early. I don't want Milan to expand though. This is terrible.
What I do is like defensive, like little checkbox call into offensive war. I check that a lot, or uncheck it,
Right.
depending on what my plan is.
Yeah, I was waiting for 10 favors though.
Yeah, I don't care. France.
Well, I want to be able to call him in.
France, I've checked the box because I just want to sit here and just amass a pile of cash. And then whatever war he calls me into, we're gonna win anyway, so it's fine for now. But usually, I'm like, go fuck yourself. This is defensive only. Especially the Pope, whenever I ally the stupid papal states, because he always calls you into some dumb bullshit, fighting the French or something suicidal.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Fighting Austria.
Yeah. So he can conquer fucking Romagna or some nonsense.
I'm really tempted to pick humanist first though. It's just so good. It's the humanist diplomatic start that gives it starts you off with what is it 70% improved relations, which helps you conquer much faster.
That's good too.
Actually, if I occupy all of Milan's neighboring provinces, he can't take anything. It's a bit mean, but you do what you gotta do.
No. You're outsmarting the AI.
He can take Genoa though, which I kind of want. Oh my god, I just got a 6-shock general. I need to attack someone. That's like winning the lottery this early.
Jesus, I got a PU with freaking Rise on. I didn't want one though. I've gone over my freaking limit now because I've got too many vassals in a PU. Oh well.
My excommunication ended, and I was immediately excommunicated again.
That's right. Hey, you're
Fuck you,
51. I'll wait till you get a young guy. Just keep cycling. Get a 36-year-old or whatever. And then he'll be excommunicated too, so don't worry.
Ah, this fucking Pope.
Alright, well I have the thing in my capital region. I'm still paying you though, so I guess enjoy that.
Why are you paying me if you have it?
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Oh, maybe it's confused with the province of Nevers, because it's a vassal. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, might be. Oh, okay. The Pope is no longer the Pope.
It's Alexander the Sixth.
Get rid of it.
It's my favorite pope. In some ways, he was the best pope, and in some ways, he was the worst pope. That's the Renaissance papacy for you. Have you seen the series? I don't know if it was HBO or something. They made a series around him.
What's it called?
The Borgias.
I've seen that one.
I haven't seen the HBO one. There is one that's made in like Czechia or something. It's like an Italian.
Yeah.
I know it's a European one. I've seen that one. It's really good. I didn't see the one that HBO stole and made American. No.
Well, they had Jeremy Irons play him, which was pretty cool. I think it got cancelled. I don't think they did all the seasons they wanted to do.
Oh, the Borgias, yeah, but it was badass
Yeah.
though.
They should redo Switzerland in this game. You can make Switzerland quite good in this. Interesting to play.
No, they're getting some new provinces in the new patch.
Are they?
I think.
Yeah. Switzerland, it also wasn't one thing until, I don't know, like the Reformation. It was like divided into like these cantons.
Milan isn't doing so hot, by the way.
No.
They only lost one province. Wow, Tuscany is an amazing state. I didn't even realize it has 5 provinces. It's crazy. I make more money than Portugal. It's amazing.
Yeah, they're redoing the map this next patch. Looks pretty cool, some of it. Italy's getting new stuff. Austria's getting redone, which is cool. Balkans are redone. I don't know if they're futzing any more than that, but yeah, I like kind of the changes they're making. Game's come a long way. Are those the children screaming in your dungeon? Heard like a bell tower earlier. Sounds like you're just imagined you're in some like beautiful Catalan village or something. Playing you
Well,
in
I
the
am,
window
but it's
above
a
the town
village of
square.
5.3 million though.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big village.
Yeah.
When does the peasant war tick go down, or does it never go down?
You need 50% more manpower.
Oh. Fine.
Oh, hello, my new best friend. Called France. Nice to meet you.
He's not so
change.
great. He's not so great.
Ah, god damn it, I'm gonna be excommunicated again.
Right.
Pope John, the 23rd.
I do rather like that it's written with like Latin letters. Yeah, looks crazy though when it's so high. Ah, so close. I can't annex my vessels when I'm excommunicated because they get minus 50 relations.
Right.
Yeah. Just fucking with you.
Well, I can, but it's gonna take a lot longer for the relations to tick down. Or up, rather.
If you go to war, tell me, because I need prestige again. So I can abdicate my shitty ruler.
I'm going to war in 1 year. If you want to join.
Yeah. I literally can't attack anything because my neighbors are the HRE or France, so...
You could attack England.
Yeah, I could go for Calais. I had a truce with him earlier, though. Yeah, I could go for Calais, you're right, that's true. Pain in the ass, though, then I have to get invaded by Portugal. Actually, he's allied with Liège. Oh, this is actually really interesting. Maybe I'll do this war instead, Shoggy. Not a bad idea. I'll vassal Liège. That's perfect, yeah. I will do this war. That's really good. I can vassal Liège. That's fucking phenomenal. Let's fucking do it. Yeah, I'm just so used to it just being, like, complete bullshit that, wasn't even thinking about it. Unless France declares on him and breaks my truce again. I guess I'll just do defensive only with France. We'll stop that. Here we go. Perfect.
Caterina Sforza is my commandant. She leads my armies.
That's nice.
A very progressive empire you are.
I know, right? Apparently she's quite good.
This is completely historical.
Wow. I attacked Milan. Their army was drilling, so I insta-wiped them. He
Yep.
didn't have his fort. He didn't have his fort like active, so I took it instantly. He was not ready for war at all. Poor guy.
Sounds like a job well done.
Oh, cool. I can humiliate him for that power projection.
I think I've had a very good early start. I even had Lithuania declare war on me on their own and I just get the shit out of them and took some land off them. Poland's got a claim on Lithuania, but then allied to...
Fuck you, Portugal. He just roamed around and wiped my one infantry over here while I was trying to catch him the whole time. What a little shit. Eat shit. So Portugal now is being invaded by Morocco. England has abandoned him. I wiped Portugal's army completely, which caused Morocco to declare war. It's kind of like, I don't know, like don't lead your entire nation's military to some random country on the other side of Europe to get annihilated. And this wouldn't happen in Portugal. It just seems This seems like an easy fix here.
You would think so, yeah.
I just like it when the AI, for its like ridiculous, stubborn arbitrariness, just gets its comeuppance. Just makes me feel very happy. Because they make it so unreasonable, right? Because like people on the forum just exploit every weakness of the AI, so they have to make it completely ridiculous. Never surrendering, fighting you to the death, even though you're on the other side of the world.
Well, it's like Kazan is fighting Ming right now, so I just waited a bit, declared war on Kazan. I'm getting a full humiliation reward out of it. And that's him, the Golden Horde. So, beautiful.
How absurd. Oh, interesting. England telepathically knows that my armies are in the south. Just interesting how they knew that.
I just got the mission Global Dominance because I'm the biggest trade power and the biggest trade node in the world. Okay. Florence has global dominance for sure.
Okay, okay.
Come on. You guys can beat the English. Stop being so weak. Beaten by the English army. Pathetic. Oh god, I just spent so much money. Wasted it on mercenaries because of this. Because of fucking Portugal.
I guess my suggestion didn't work out so well then.
Well, I got Liège, it's just I'm trying to get Calais now.
Right.
Alright, my air is 3 shocks, so that should probably do better now. King only had 1 shock.
I have a 6-shock general.
Yeah, look at you.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. I'm considering attacking the Pope. I just have to beat him and Aragon. Don't know if I can beat Aragon even with a 6-shot. Austria pieced out with Ottomans, so too late.
Sometimes it's not even worth it to go to war. Like, I haven't been keeping track, but it's cost so much money to just to take fucking Calais off the English. You know, like calculating how many years for the income to pay itself off for the war.
Liège was worth it.
Liège is definitely worth it, totally, yeah. Oh my god, why are they faster than me? Go fuck yourself. So fucking annoying. It's faster than me again.
But you're wiping him.
Finally did, yeah. Took a while. Yeah, this is quite good. Usually don't get Liège until like very late game because it's in the HRA. That was very handy. Oh, France conquered northern Spain. That's disgusting.
Yeah. Why does Aragon and Portugal have permanent claims on it?
They get those by like events.
Oh, Kratz Guts.
What?
Being a great power.
Oh, really? That didn't take much.
Nope. I mean, you're barely a great power. You are one.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I love the Dukes of Burgundy. They're such a fascinating thing from history. Just inherited all this stuff up here.
How did they manage to keep in contact with each other?
Well, that was their vulnerability, wasn't it? You know, like the not controlling Lorraine area. But I mean, they were just sort of like a cadet branch of the House of Valois, weren't they? And they married into the Countess of Flanders, and they just went from there north, I guess.
I think it's weirder that Spain built it, all the stuff up there.
Yeah, well, that's how marriage worked back then.
Yeah, and inheritance is such a strange thing. What is that? What was it? Was it Habsburg? Oh, no, not Habsburg. What was his name? Was it Spanish Habsburg? Yeah.
Yeah.
Inherit that.
Philip the Handsome.
They have a massive chin.
They all did. England will be humiliated. England will cede Calais. Wonderful.
Oh, Kratz.
Hey.
It's 3 players in the Great Power list.
What is the Great Power list again?
What?
Oh, I guess I might not remember the Great Power. Where's the Great Power list?
Oh, it's in the top left, The little blue flag.
Alright.
Great powers of the world.
Yeah, I'm second.
If I, as a Muslim, reform into theocracy, do I become like the kind of monarch theocracy that Muslims have? Or do I become a normal theocracy?
I don't know actually.
I don't know.
I think since you're Shia, I think you become like the special type. You're the same that like the Yemen, I know, or part of it is a theocracy.
Racids or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think you get some unique bonuses because there's like a unique government type, I think, when you're Shia.
Feudal theocracy. So, you think I'll become one if I choose theocracy? He says I become a theocracy if I choose the thing, though. Not like a feudal one.
Yeah, but you can choose. It's one of the top 3.
Right,
reforms.
but do I choose it as a theocracy then, or as a monarchy? Because I need to pick either monarchy or theocracy. Well, it's the option under theocracy or monarchy.
Hold on, just gonna pause.
So it's not in a hurry because I still have like 3 more tiers to go, but
Alright.
I was wondering for later in the game.
I honestly don't know. I don't know much about theocracies.
Well, I can check out the single player later.
Yeah.
Bishop de Talleyrand. Nice.
Well, it says here, forming Persia or Sokoto will allow you to reform into a feudal theocracy. So I can just go form Persia at some point, I guess, to be super certain. I think, if that's something I want to do. Then I do lose a lot
Persia
of
is really good though.
compatibility things, though. Yeah.
I mean, Persia is like the Prussia of that area. Like they have a lot of really good bonuses, I think. It's just not agreeing. I can't fucking annex my my vessels because of this excommunication bullshit.
Can you eclipse the Pope? If you eclipse him, you'll be fine.
I mean, probably, but
Does he permanently hate you because of the restraint of appeals?
no, that's just 100 that ticks down, I think.
Yeah, it feels so
Actually,
shitty with that because you lose your +2 papal point modifier. But you can't do much if he rivals you at the beginning.
Well, if you beat him in a war, you can remove his rival of you. It's one of the peace options. And then you can actually make him your friend. But you have to beat him in a war first.
Oh, sorry. Playing some music, that's why.
I'm losing great power status. Holy shit. They have so much dev.
Delhi.
Looks like you've been delayed.
Yeah. So
Delhi got really big really fast. That's crazy.
yeah.
I'm gonna be right back 1 minute. Alright, I'm back.
I don't know why this spy master I get from like the, like steal a cardinal event is Orthodox religion, but whatever. Seems like an error in the script that they wrote, but okay. Nearest Orthodox is like on the other side of Europe.